Hey Shep, John and I have read this story about Jesus having dinner at the Pharisee, Simon's house.
And then that lady came and washed Jesus' feet with her hair and poured perfume on them. What was that about?
Right. I've read that story. There's a lot going on there. It's mostly about honor and humility and forgiveness and gratefulness.
Washing someone's feet when they're eating seems a little weird.
Well, it's a little hard for us to relate because we don't have those customs anymore. But if you have people over to your house for dinner, you would offer to let them use your sink and your soap and water to wash their hands.
But Simon didn't even have the courtesy to let Jesus wash his own feet. It was kind of disrespectful.
It was. And not at all how you would treat an honored guest. So, what does that tell you?
I get the feeling Simon thought a lot of himself and not much of Jesus.
I get that feeling too. It's like he had this big fancy dinner and then treated Jesus like he didn't deserve to be there.
And then the woman shows up to honor Jesus. And Simon is not at all happy about that.
In fact, Simon thinks that Jesus is not very smart and not a prophet of God at all, because he didn't know the woman had not followed God's laws.
But Jesus knew what Simon was thinking.
Then Jesus tried to explain it to Simon. But let's try to explain it this way. Let's say you two boys have a really great teacher. And she gave you some really difficult homework. And John, you got most of it done, and you go to her and you say,
This was really hard and I'm proud of myself that I got most of it, but these last two problems were killer. I just couldn't get it all done.
Then Jeff, you couldn't do any of it. But she's the very best teacher you have ever had, and you want to make sure she knows how much you honor and respect her. So, you show up with an apple and a box of chocolates and a coffee gift card, and you say,
You're by far the very best teacher I've ever had, and I want you to know how much I honor and respect you. But I'm so sorry. I didn't get the homework. I didn't even know where to start.
Then the teacher says that the homework is no longer due. You are both forgiven from doing the assignment. Which one of you would be the most grateful?
Oh yeah, that would totally be me.
Jesus gave value and dignity to the woman who hadn't followed God's laws. Simon just didn't understand it. Ha! I guess that's the problem in the homework you didn't get.
Then Jesus forgave her, and Simon absolutely didn't understand that.
Here is another part of Jesus' message if we see him as our good teacher. If we are willing, he will teach us how to do the homework a whole new way, which is at the same time easier and harder than anything we have ever done before. But he doesn't want us to worry because his Spirit will be with us to guide us all the way through.
This all makes me want to go to read that story again and maybe talk about it with my family.
Sounds like a good idea. Go figure out where you see honor and humility and forgiveness and gratitude.
That sounds like a good idea for everyone. See you all later.